In this video, we're going to look at the second of two alternative techniques to allow us to more efficiently pass knots while on descent. Unlike the technique shown in the previous video, this technique will require some additional equipment, specifically a second descender. Now, taking a second descender might seem like a tall order for a vertical mobility technique. However, one of the really great applications of this technique is in contact rescue or one-on-one pickoffs, where we're carrying the weight of a second person on our harness. If we consider the one-on-one rescue technique, and suppose that we're performing this rescue on one of our teammates, a fellow rescue operator who has become stuck or injured and needs our assistance, or in the context of an industrial worker whose equipment has been well cared for, inspected, and is trustworthy, they're going to be carrying a descender with them, and we could easily, given a suitable risk assessment, use their descender if we don't have a second descender. So while the demands on equipment for this technique are quite high, what it allows us to do, abseil past knots, carrying a significant weight such as a second person on our harness, is very powerful. It makes it a very compelling technique to me. Now, credit where credit's due. I was first shown this technique several years ago by Richard Delaney, and the possibilities that are opened up by ceasing to consider one mobility line as our climbing or descent line and the other as our safety or ASAP line are really remarkable. By changing the roles of those ropes, we can do all sorts of things to improve our efficiency. And it's that idea that has been the foundation of the last few videos. So, as I said, I have a second descender with me. I'm going to climb the rope, transition to descent, and we'll speak more at the top. Okay, so we're ready to descend. Once again, on our way down, the first knot we're going to encounter is on our ASAP line. So I'm going to abseil down slightly until I'm about level with that knot, lock off my ID. And at this point, I'm going to attach my other descender to my ASAP line below the knot. I'm going to continue to lower myself on my ID to allow my weight to begin being taken up by my second descender. Now at this point, considering my two lines, one at a time, I have an ID on one, a SAROB on the other, which gives us our desired redundancy. I can remove my ASAP, and that's going to go above my first descender. I'm going to lower my ID a little further, and my goal here is to slacken it off so that I can remove it from the rope. Now I've passed the first knot, and I'm going to continue on my way down until I approach the second knot, which again I'll reach on my new ASAP line. I'll attach my ID below that knot. I'll lower myself a little way, so I'm starting to get tension taken up on both descenders. Once again, remove my ASAP. So now my ASAP is above my SAROB. I'll lower my SAROB so that the ID takes my weight, and I can remove the SAROB. Now we've passed both knots and can continue to the ground.